All right, this video is for the H's and Y's. I'm going to skip the pass plays here, and we're only going to focus on the run blocking here. Okay, here we are doing G to the right. That's our blocking scheme here. Our H should be doubling here. This should be a hat call with the tackle. Okay, getting down on the hip, which we do a nice job doing. So Bear, this is a nice job getting down on the hip. Okay, trying to punch that guy by. If he slants into our gap, then it's most likely going to be you staying on him and our tackle is getting up to the play side. Okay, if we could get him pushed back over into the tackle's gap, that'd be great. But that's going to be a hard thing to do, especially when we get all jumbled up here. But I love your pad level. Okay. We're running G to the right here. So this is the guy we're kicking out. We're kicking out a six or a wider. So we should make a 7-7-7 call. So we should not touch this guy. So this is what we talked about in practice today. You need to take the path of least resistance to get to FBI. That's who you're going to go to. Okay. If this guy, if you think he's going to try to cross your face, then go around him and get to this FBI. Okay. We should not block the trap guy though. Okay. We should be getting up to the linebacker. Okay. Here we're running kick. So our rule is gap on double. We're kicking the seven technique, so we should be here. There's no one in your gap. There's no one on you. Uh, we should be doubling here with the tackle to the first backer inside, which might even be all the way back here. Okay, let's see if we get that done. Okay, we shouldn't be touching the kick out guy at all, not at all. You should be stepping down. Okay, if that hip disappears, and then you should be working up to here. Because who makes the tackle? Okay, I don't I don't know why we're going out in a pass route. Maybe there's something that I missed, but we should be shuffling down, hammering the hip, and then working to FPI. Okay, on the kick out here, Bear watching you. This is a nice path. He should not be touching this guy at all. Okay. Um, okay, I know he kind of throws you off. I can see you coming with the shoulder here. I'd love to see you get your hip across or your head across his hip. Okay, but you do drive him out. That's a decent job. Okay, here we're running counter. So we are skip pulling. Okay, finding the first hole, or yeah, finding the first hole. Yep, that's the guy that you would block if it was not a pass play. So Bear, that's a good job staying low, skip pulling through, finding your guy, ready to block him for running the ball. It looks pretty good. Okay, next play here. Okay, here running trap to the right. So H, you got a wheel and you would have a wheel and seal, but I think you have a pass tag to this, so you just go run your little pass. Okay, here running truck. Yep, so you'd be pulling out. If there was a Y here, yep, we would block, go down and try to block this four technique, block the first end man on the line of scrimmage because he would be blocking here. You got when you do this, guys, you got to make sure you're pretty much going parallel to the line of scrimmage. Go to where he's going to be. Assume that he's flying up field, so you got to make sure you take a path to go block that. Okay, don't run at where he's at right now because you're going to whiff him every time. You got to run to where he's going to be. Okay, so he could be even flatter. And then if he disappears, then just work to the next guy. Work flat down the line of scrimmage. Flat, 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 flat. Okay, Bear watching you. You skip pulled nice. You got around the crap. Okay, I know we don't see who you block. See here, but go find somebody. Go find somebody. Go find work. Okay, here we are running counter. So we kick out seven. So here, if we're this Y, we're kicking out this guy. This is 7-7-7. So I want you to work to FBI. Okay, go work to that guy and go wash him inside. Don't block the trap guy. All right, that's no bueno. Okay, that's who our guard is coming to kick out. All right, if you're on the backside, okay, rip across this guy's face and then work up to safety for touchdown block. Does he cross your face? Nope. This is a good job. That's what we should do. Cross his face and go work out for touchdown block. Bear watching you. This is a great job finding the hole. Okay, staying square. I like that. You're low and square. You find them, you pop them, you deliver a good blow there. That's a decent job right there. I'll take that. Because really, he should be inside your block here. If he was keeping it tight, well, that's kind of tough. He could keep it tight and run the ball right there and get a touchdown. But okay, here we are running power to the left. Okay, watching our Y. This is not a good job here on this double team. You need to shuffle down. Okay, you turn and you run. You kind of just give a little pat to the shoulder as you go by. I want to see you shuffle down and really punch that hip. Okay, now granted, this hip does disappear pretty quick, but you could shuffle down. Okay, and then you do get to your linebacker, but you're way too high on the linebacker here. Okay, way too high. Too much of a stalemate. Okay, when you make contact, you need to be low, you need to lunge your hips, and you need to lift this guy out of his shoes. Okay, Bear watching you, your angle is much better. Okay, your angle is much better getting up inside here, attacking that inside hip, but I'd love to see you stay on him more. Love to see you stay on him more. Okay, here you guys are doing pass things. Here you're doing pass things. This is okay. We're running G to the right, so we should be doubling. This should be a hat call to the FBI. We're not running truck, we're running G. Okay, so this should be a hat call to FBI. Not doing that. We're leaving him high and dry. Okay, this is where we're kicking out the seven. So we need to take the path of least resistance if this was a Y to go to FBI and go block this guy. Okay, don't touch the trap guy. Go block him. Go block him out. Okay, I don't know what this play is. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, this is a counter. So our H is leading up and through. It's good. He finds the hole. Now you should be looking up and then in. Don't look out. I want you to look in. When you get into the hole, okay, skip hole, stay square. Stay square. Now when you get up in the hole, look up and then in. Okay? When you get out here, look up and then in. All right? And here we're running counter this way, so we kick out a five technique or wider without a tight end. So we're kicking this guy. So Marlowe, you need to take the path of least resistance and go to FPI. You should not be blocking the trap guy. That's the guy that we're kicking out. Okay. Shouldn't be blocking the trap guy. Okay, here we run truck. It's a nice job here, getting out here, getting outside the crap. Go kick out the corner. Okay, on the backside, we should be cut off here. Okay, so same thing, try to get across this guy's face. All right, get across this guy's face so he can't run this down, and then work up for a touchdown block. Okay, don't assist this guy there. Don't give him a push towards where he's supposed to be going here. All right, try to get flat, rip, and get across his face. Flat down the line of scrimmage and rip across his face. That's what I want you to do. Okay, we run truck this way, so pull around the crap, kick out. Marlowe, I think this is Marlowe. You step down, you need to get tighter, and you are blocking first and man on the line of scrimmage here. Okay, you need to go flat and go block and pin this guy inside. That's who you need to go to. This guy that's coming scot-free and no one's blocking, that's your guy. Okay, here we run counter. I'd love to see you skip pull and then run. Skip and then run so we stay square. Okay, you get up in the hole. Yep, that's the guy you'd go to. That's nice. Yeah, go block him. Okay, we run it again. Good. First ugly jersey in the hole. It ends up being someone else. Okay, get ready to make contact in the hole. Okay, it doesn't look like we're ready. We're prepared. Okay, get ready to make contact in the hole. Okay, you're doing pass things. Doing pass things. This is boot. Okay, here we run counter to the right. Okay, here we need to skip pull, stay square. Skip pull, stay square. Okay, this is where I know he's given up a lot of penetration, so you run right into him. Ideally, we don't give up that much penetration. We can get outside that. Um, this is just one of those things where he kind of gets in your way. But ideally, we can get around that. And then we're looking up for a linebacker and then in. Okay, I think we got enough to learn from there.